How many of you did not make the bake? Did anybody not do it?
I didn't do it. I'll do it later.
Oh, that's
though.
a shame. But you
I'll
have the
do it-
ingredients.
I'll do it later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then we still have all the stuff right here, so it'll get done.
You could just drink the booze. I
I
mean,
know.
it's there. It was free. Like it's just there, ready for the
Part of the
taking.
package.
Yeah. But it probably is better with the booze.
Yeah.
Okay, so I screwed up already. Sorry. What you're gonna do first? I'm so sorry. You're gonna take your plates. You need a plate. Take your plate. Oh man, what a night. And you're gonna take some of your maple syrup and you're gonna pour some right on the plate.
Okay.
Got it in the glass. Shit.
I'm gonna hold
We
it.
just put ice in it.
It's okay. I think we have 7 pounds of ice.
Kind of even it out like so on your plate. To make
How
it
much you
kinda
want poured?
Huh?
How much do you want poured?
Just as much as it fills this plate here.
Okay.
This is what we're gonna do with the rim. You don't want too much. You don't want too little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get in there.
I think there's about half of what he had in the bottle.
Yes.
Yeah, got it.
And then you're gonna take your glass. And oh boy, God, I am all over the place. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm very embarrassed right now. You're also gonna take your candy pecans and put them on a place, and we're gonna crush them right now. So if you have a utensil to crush them, you can. I just have like a glass right here. I'm gonna crush them up.
We're crushing them over here.
They actually break really easily.
Yeah, I'm doing that too.
Oh, the other one.
So Emily's mom's friend,
Absolutely
you
not.
know, she owns the Hawaiian shaped ice truck, but they also do candied nuts. So he brought me all these candied nuts, and then they brought me more candied nuts. I got candied almonds, I got candied pecans, I got candied cashews. Man, you want some nuts? I'm your hookup.
Good.
You want
So
some
when
candied
we
nuts,
need
man?
a
I
fix, we
got
talk
you.
to you. I'm gonna call you at
man.
like 3 in the morning asking for like
Look.
candied almonds.
Steve, you are nuts.
I need my fix, buddy. Give me them candied nuts.
Get some more? All right. I need a drink. I don't know about you guys.
Do you have a recommendation?
Way ahead of you.
Recommendation of a drink? Yeah.
Yeah. Can you help us out?
Yeah. It's the CIDERmen's Folly fall cocktail. That's the drink I'm about to have.
Not as good as you.
So once you crush them up, as little as possible, please, because we want them as light so they can stick to your glass. So now you have your plate full of maple syrup, and you have your crushed candied pecan. Is it pecans or pecans? Is it a West Coast?
Pecans.
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 Pecan.
Who ate all the pecans?
Pecan.
Them nuts.
Pecans, I think, but
All right, now you're gonna take your glass. Now all of your ice is probably everyone's ice is probably melted by now. Take your glass and you're gonna dip it, put it upside down onto the plate, and you're gonna go like this with it. Get
All right,
it
hold on.
real nice and juicy on the glass there.
But the pecan twirls from lunch in high school were great.
Someone's using a sludge there.
I can like do it with my fingers.
Into your glass. And then you keep it upside down and you just dip it onto the pecans like this. And honestly, one of the first times we ever did a rimming.
A rim job, it's called.
Oh yeah. Molly actually had a.
Whoa, that was me and Nick first.
Molly had a really great idea first. Is that if it's not really sticking on there a lot, you go for a second dip and get it nice and then you can go back and put more
You're-
pecans.
I don't know if I can did an awesome job at rimming my.
Wow, that's perfect.
Wow, look at that. That is
Wow.
awesome, John.
A+ rim job. Good job.
This is Sarah's favorite.
You're a pro. It's like you've never done it before.
I
Take this one.
I am excellent at rimming.
Good.
Oh, man, mouse.
They call me. No, you know what? I was just about to say something that could be recorded and haunt me forever. And I didn't say it.
You could put it
I
in your
got myself.
portfolio.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, anything that is recorded here, Steve, we will submit back to you
So,
so you
you
can
know
provide
what,
to
in the-
prospective suitors.
In the next live show, ask me what I was about to say, and you'll know why I didn't say it.
Hey, Nick, you know what I did was I dipped it in my baked apple stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I did
that's a
too.
great
It's
idea.
really, the baked apple stuff works really well because that boozy sauce is really sticky.
Yeah, yeah.
It works perfectly. Plus you
Emily
get some of the
came home.
granola in there too. Like the oats.
There we go.
Look at that. That was a good one too.
Oh, actually,
Nice.
Look at ours.
that
Look at
on
ours.
top of our ice cream.
You got one?
She just wrote it.
Oh, I got you.
Nobody
Mom,
took it.
how's yours going?
Yeah, it's okay. They're falling down.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get a little bit more on this one.
I almost poured maple syrup into the keys of my expensive mechanical keyboard,
Oh, that would have been awesome.
but I missed it.
Oh, now we.
Wow.
Let me go get there.
How's yours, Sarah? And Brandon?
Oh, they're frozen.
Oh, sorry, that was me. You guys.
That's why I just.
Oh, delicious.
No, no. It was. Why is it?
How'd your Sarah and Brandon, how'd yours guys turn out?
Yeah, can't talk about it. It turned out.
It turned out okay.
Turned out. Don't look at one.
Wow. It's a
One
West
nut.
Coast thing.
It was Brandon's first time rimming, so he's learning.
How was it?
It's a skill. You gotta really practice.
Yeah.
You gotta rim a lot of rims to become a real rim jobber.
John and Becky, welcome to our cocktail classes. This is what happens every month.
Might I just like another day of singers here.
Hey. They pray I don't show up, but I still do.
Yeah. All right, guys. So now you put your ice into your glass. Just be careful. Yeah, go drop him in as center as possible so you don't mess up the rim. And the rest of it is so easy. So this is all, like I say in every class, we like doing these because if you go to a bar, that's how the bartender makes it. With these classes, you can make these drinks how you want. If you like whiskey, you can put the entire whiskey into your drink. My recommendation is an ounce and a half, which is the size of CIDERmen's Folly shot glasses or most shot glasses. So if you have one, use that. Or I know Colin, Sarah, Steve, I know you guys all just usually pour the entire 2 ounces in. I'm going to do that tonight because this is what I would like. So I'm going to.
You could use those full 2 ounces.
Yeah. There's that, and yours is in the back. So.
You collect these bottles when you're done. What do you do with all these? You buy hundreds of bottles.
Whatever you want with those. So
You just buy bottle after bottle. That's a lot.
Steve, how does the plate taste?
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm thinking about licking mine.
Dude, it's maple syrup and candied pecans.
Yeah. I mean,
I
it's
don't
just
know.
there. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Throw it away?
You're not missing out. I mean, you're only missing out if you don't lick this plate.
Yeah.
and then this is what I do. I pour pretty much to the top with the apple cider. Depending on how big your glass is, but this is how big my glass is. I go pretty much the entire thing, all the way up as close to the top as I could.
What do you want to have some?
Oh yeah. Oh, I
Maybe
got.
shake it up a little bit.
Are you just gonna have it?
You want me to pour it in?
Yeah, pour it in.
Ruby likes 2 shots of whiskey.
Yeah. Ruby's having a couple of shots.
What?
Just kidding.
Did she get 4 ounces of booze?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky her.
Also, and then this is what I do because the maple syrup is heavy, obviously, and it sinks to the bottom. So I like to put it on last and kind of coat the ice with it. So it kind of drips down and kind of gets all within the glass here. So just like so, you don't use a lot unless you like the maple flavor. Put as much or as little as you want. I just put a dab because it's already sweet with the maple rim, the candy pecans, and the apple cider is sweet as well.
If it was Buddy the Elf on here, he would pour it all in there.
He poured it all in. Yeah, that's true. Maybe he will do that for our
Buddy the Elf. Okay. So I vote for a Buddy the Elf cocktail for one of the classes.
one more time.
A mint candy cane whiskey.
There you go. Peppermint whiskey.
Yep. So we'll do a peppermint whiskey with a spaghetti garnish, and we top it with crushed candy corn.
Nice.
We can do that. We can do that.
We can definitely do that. And honestly, guys, that's it. That's how easy the cocktail was. This is our fall. Cheers, everybody. Everyone raise
Cheers.
glass.
Cheers, Ruby.
Yeah.
We'll screenshot that and put that up on the gram.
Careful.
Oh, that's good.
It is good.
Mm.
Yeah.
That complements the bake very well.
Yeah.
Just so we're not
Very
here.
well.
I really do like that nutty flavor though that goes along. It's really good, Nick. Good job.
Who made the nuts?
I did.
Oh God.
Yeah. What you got to do is take a bite of your bake and wash it down with your.
Gonna top myself off here. I'm gonna go get some ice cream from my apple. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. My dinner.
And so with the
Oh,
maple syrup,
he's gone now. It's not real ice cream.
yeah, it isn't. It's true.
No. Honestly, while John is gone, I want to say that although I think he's a vile, disgusting human being, Mockingbird Farm is a wonderful establishment, and what they do there is great. So everybody should support them as much as they can.
Yes. We'll
Yeah.
talk about that in just a second here. John owns a
No,
farms.
Just get it out before he comes back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, quick, quick.
What a pile of human trash.
John owns a farm sanctuary out in Byron, New York, and I want him to talk about that because they also have a Patreon, so we can dive into that.
Hey, buddy.
We were just talking about Mockingbird. I don't know if
Me?
you yeah, you.
Yeah, Mockingbird. Established in 1804. No. Yeah, Mockingbird. It's amazing to say that I'm the co-founder of an animal sanctuary.
Oh no, the cooking ones are later labeled Oban. This is from the whiskey.
I'm confused. No, we.
This completely transformed how that maple whiskey tastes. Anybody else realize that after we had it last time?
Ruby,
Wow.
Ruby just delivered me some apple
what are
bacon.
you doing?
Really different world the way this whiskey tastes.
Mhm.
This drink.
Very good.
Guys, how much? I want to know how much the people who did the bake. How much booze did you put in the syrup? Did you put all of it?
All
in?
of that.
All of it.
All of it.
I will say, when I was cooking it, my kitchen smelled like a distillery. It was awesome.
Oh, mine did too. But we were cooking double batch here, so.
Oh yeah, nice.
So I did not put that much in because I was expecting that Elsie might want to eat some, so I wanted to cook it out. She didn't try any, but you can definitely taste it. Like there's like even like I let it boil and it thickened up nice, but you can still get that whiskey in there, and that was really good. Emily tried it; she liked it, but
I'm just being staged.
I didn't. Yeah, so I didn't use that much whiskey. I just drank the rest.
Nice. We thought giving you more of the maple whiskey for the apple bake would be a little too, so we just gave you the regular Auburn Reserve that we that? It's like our bourbon style. That's the whiskey you
That
guys.
was good. Yeah, that was a good idea.
Yeah. But John's first attempt, I believe.
Yeah.
John, I also loved in the video. I'm assuming most of you watched the video where he goes, "Yeah, this is CIDERman's Folly whiskey," and it like drips down and just starts licking the table. That's pretty funny. But John, you want to talk about? So John is a co-founder of Mockingbird Farm. It's a farm sanctuary out in Bangor, New York. He helps rescue animals from all over the place, and they also have a Patreon where you can subscribe and help the farm because they are you're a nonprofit, correct?
Yeah, that's right. And what I really like about our Patreon is you can start out at $1 a month if that's all you can afford. And we actually got a $100 monthly patron yesterday when I was at Veg Fest. Can you even believe
awesome.
that? Like it just blows my mind. We have I think 115 patrons right now.
Wow.
And all of the money that we get from Patreon actually goes right to the feed or any like emergency medical supplies, or if I have to like run one of the animals down to Cornell. Cornell is like one of the best places in the East Coast to bring a farm animal. Excuse me.
And not
So
cheap.
it's all of that stuff
Not
that we get
cheap.
from Patreon really goes a long way. But Nick, you know, I really love like the perks that you offer on your Patreon, and I'm really inspired to do something more. Right now, I'm just doing like behind the scenes videos and, you know, cute little videos of the animals, and I hope to do a lot more. But this is really cool because this is interactive with people that really believe in CIDERman's Folly, which I love.
Have you thought about a cocktail class featuring CIDERman's Folly whiskey?
Yes.
Listen, I think that we can do some really, really great events together. Mockingbird has a giant, I don't know, giant, Nick, what'd you say?
It's huge.
It's a pretty big barn. It's an event center that's right above where some of the animals actually live. We're in the process of getting that permit, you know, all the permits that you need. You guys know a lot about permits and how long it takes and how, you know, and if you have to deal with somebody that just doesn't like what you're trying to do, they make it even more difficult than it already is. So, but I can totally see us, like, if everything goes well in a year from now, us doing like a really fun fall festival together at the farm. We have a little CIDERman's booth. We have, I don't know, maybe we have like some live music where we can all jam together. That's what I think.
Yeah, that sounds super fun. We're always down. I mean, we did the chili cook-off a couple years ago for you guys. That was really, really fun too.
I would love to do that at the new barn. The barn has all new electrics, so if we pass all the inspections and everything, you could see us having another chili fest at the farm sanctuary, which is
that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be really fun.
The outhouses are really nice too.
That's not true.
They're disgusting. Yes. All right, so let's do.
I gotta say
John.
something. John is an expert at the pregnant pause.
Pause.
Can you describe what that means?
Yeah, please. I don't know what that is.
Raise your hand.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a West Coast thing or whatever coast Arizona is.
Pregnant pause.
Well, she's also from the West Coast, so you can
Pause. Well, yeah. It's a pause that's.
You're joking, Colin.
Yes.
Come on.
Shut up, Colin.
Who's good at the pregnant pause?
No. I gotta look it up now.
There's two Johns here, so you gotta.
Oh, whoopsie.
Me, John? Other John.
So another thing we definitely want to talk about tonight is we are going to pick the next flavored whiskey tonight.
I get it.
Because a lot of you have voted, but not everyone has voted. Hey. Hey. So most of you have voted. Some of you haven't. I know that I got word. Kari said she'd be here tonight, but she also told me last night at Singers that what she's going to vote for. So we'll have to go through. And if there's another tie, John, Ted, you are going to have to pick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So let's go through. the flavors once again and see what everyone has voted for. I know John, Marrow, Becky. Let's see. I don't know if Sarah's voted yet, so we'll have to get her opinion.
I can't remember.
Real quick,
How to vote right now?
Really good.
John, Ted,
Better help me with this.
Yes.
I would like to donate some pint glasses to the farms. Contact me after this.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys need to plan we should do like a bit. Do you have any shows coming up where you guys will be traveling out this way?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Dang
We
it.
can't escape Syracuse. It's
Yeah.
bad. We tried.
Hey, that's good. The less you have to travel, that's gas money and time that you get to
Yeah.
save, right?
Yeah. But we'll see you at the Nirvana show, right?
What day is that again?
The 16th of October.
Yes. Yes, you will.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I have I think Stronghearts is coming to Mockingbird for a tour
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
that day. So
Okay.
right after that, I'll just be like, yo, you guys, can I ride back with you? And then someone will just have to take me back. Not really. I'll drive myself. I'm a big guy. I'm an adult.
Okay. So
And everybody to the show.
yes. Okay. So here are the things. So the new products. Here's what you could vote on. A hot pepper whiskey. We have not decided on what kind of peppers yet, but we know it's going to be a spicy, peppery whiskey. Blueberry clove. A smoked whiskey of some sort. We don't really know. We're going to experiment and try to put our brains together and see what kind of flavor goes best with a smoky flavor. Peanut butter, 100 proof rye whiskey, or a mint flavored whiskey. So I know we have votes from 6 people. We have Molly voted, John and Becky voted, Zach voted, and my father voted for my mom, but he's not here. So I don't know if you want to take that vote away from him, Mom. He's not here.
That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. And let's see.
Give me the tallies.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, and Holly, who is not here, also voted. So we have.
Please give me a tie. I didn't vote. Please give me a tie.
Okay.
Wait. If somebody is in here and hasn't voted, we can't tell them yet. We can't tell them how many they have been voted
Yeah.
for.
So with that being said, Sarah, what would you vote for?
The hot pepper.
Hot pepper. Okay. Steve, what about you?
Give me the options one more time.
Okay.
He wasn't.
Slowly.
We have
sensually.
we have.
Can you text them to him? Yeah.
We have mint flavor. We still have to experiment with which kind. Could be a peppermint. Could be a spearmint.
No.
Okay.
No.
We have a smoked flavored whiskey, kind of like think of like Scotch, something like that.
Okay. Okay.
100 proof rye whiskey. We also have a hot pepper whiskey, a peanut butter flavored whiskey, and a blueberry clove flavored whiskey.
No. Because I definitely feel guilty that I shot down the pepper whiskey the first time, and that was Colin's idea. I'm gonna vote for the pepper whiskey to atone for my sins.
Wait, what did you?
Okay.
For the record, that was not my idea.
Yeah, it's not your idea. Okay, so let's see. All right, so the votes are in now, and we do have a winner. So John, you lucked out. You didn't have to figure it out this time.
Woo!
But it was 4-3. And the one that had 3 votes was unfortunately peanut butter whiskey.
Oh, thank God.
Because I know John and Becky voted for that.
Thank God.
And also Zach voted for that one as well.
It's not good.
Well, we would make it differently. It wouldn't.
Yeah, it
taste
wouldn't be like Screwball.
It wouldn't taste like Screwball for us. So unfortunately, with the 4 votes, my father, Kari, Steve, and Sarah voted for hot pepper whiskey. So that's what it's going to be. And that's the one Colin's been trying to do for months now.
It's got to be at least a habanero.
Oh, it's gonna be habanero.
It's
gonna be habanero. I've already mapped this out for like the last 6 months.
Okay, so I also want to say
I did
something.
this for you, buddy.
Yeah.
I also want to
And
say
we're gonna do it
something
for
too,
you.
because I think John Marrow, I think you originally voted for hot pepper whiskey, didn't you?
Or what?
Didn't you originally vote for the hot pepper whiskey?
No.
No.
Hey, I have a handle.
All right. So he ended up winning that one anyway. So, all right. Well,
So yes, technically hot pepper should have won.
and it did. It did.
Now, for those who want peanut butter, that doesn't mean we'll never do it.
Right.
Because
So
we
maybe-
wanted to do, when I say we, I mean several people wanted to do hot pepper last time around, and it didn't win,
Yeah.
but it won this time.
It was a tie between maple and hot pepper, and then our special guest was Holly from Singers. She voted on maple. So.
Yeah, she broke my heart.
I think so. A long time ago, I had. So I went to this is before the craft brewery boom. They had a jalapeno beer, this little craft brewery in this mountain town. We stopped, and it was like a Bud Light, and somebody just poured like jalapeno juice into it. And since then, I've been like nothing with pepper ever. No, it scarred me. So I'm excited to taste this iteration.
Yeah, we have a lot of research to do.
Yeah.
But no, normally, like anything beer with pepper, I don't know about it.
You'd be surprised. They've come a long way with beers.
I want to say maybe like 7 years ago, Caleb and Steve and I played a beer fest in Binghamton. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. And we went around and we taste tested, I don't know, hundreds of beers.
Lots of beers.
And one person had a jalapeno beer and it wasn't bad.
Well, yes, I remember that. It was right in the middle of the center hallway. That was, man, we were so young, man. We played 3 hours and then we took a break and then we played 3 hours.
Right.
It was like, okay.
Yeah.
Now I play one show and I want to jump off a bridge. I mean, it's, every day I want to jump off a bridge, but after a show, it's
so I have a question for you guys, and we can go around the room and ask, what different types of cocktails would you like to see furthering these cocktail classes? We've asked a few times before, but then we have a lot of new people now. We have a lot more Patreon members and people in this cocktail class that we've had in the past, and we keep doing like a sweeter drink with a fun rim around the edge, and we have sweetness and simple syrups and that sort of thing. Is there anything that you guys want to see? And I think I'll ask our newest Patreon members right now, John and Becky, what would you guys like to see in a cocktail? Because I know you guys are whiskey, like you guys love whiskey. So is there any cocktails that you like involving whiskey that you would want us to try out?
I want to see a mule.
Oh, like an Irish mule? Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's been in the talks.
I like the idea of margarita with whiskey. So I like the idea of taking some normal cocktail, but substituting their alcohol with a whiskey.
Yeah, non-whiskey.
Yes.
I really do like making everything, make it up, because I will not have a margarita without bourbon whiskey now.
It's so good.
Has that changed your life?
It did. It was
Because it
like,
changed mine. I have them all the time now.
I even feel like my leg is starting to grow back.
For those of you that don't know, the last couple of classes John's been a part of, you can't see, but John only has one leg. We call him One Leg John.
Wait, why?
He came up with that name. We didn't. It's not. But now we call him Johnny Five Toes. But yeah.
I don't know. Of course, to come up with a DJ name now.
Right, that's right. He's now a DJ over at the Singers Karaoke Club.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hopefully
Nice.
my DJ on a night where I'm working.
That's the yes.
That's what it is. You're gonna be doing Tuesdays.
I might actually be working on Thursdays as well for a little bit.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. I can't wait to work with you. It's gonna be a fun night.
Yeah, it will be. Oh, definitely.
We'll drink some whiskey together for sure.
No.
What about Molly? She's a very new Patreon member. What would you like to? What kind of cocktails would you like to see?
Kind of like a classic one.
Like what?
I don't know,
Like a Manhattan?
what did I
You don't have to
do?
whisper it.
I don't know. I wanted the mint. Has anybody had a mint whiskey? Like, come on.
She's upset this mint didn't win.
Have you, Colin? Have you had a mint whiskey?
Yeah, I have one in my liquor cabinet right now.
I had some mint. There was a mint whiskey that came in the thing that looked like an oil can, and
Yeah.
it basically tastes like vomit. Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
that was
it's a little rough on the palate, but
Yeah.
you know.
Right.
Colin, can you give us a
So-
little? Can you give us a little taste
Who
test?
was better? Yeah.
I
Yes, no.
agree. So I agree with the like a traditional drink, because everything that we've done is rich,
Yeah.
All right.
very rich.
I don't like rich.
What if we did like not a Manhattan, but like an but like a simple old fashioned, you know,
Yeah, we
where
can do
it's
that.
a whiskey forward old fashioned with maybe, you know, a little bit of bitters and some sweetener of some sort. And you know, it's less of a, you know, no rimming, you know.
But I eat some more of it.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, eat it.
Well, I mean, is there a specialty whiskey that could be made that enhances that type of drink? I don't know.
Well, that's the question. If we have a drink in mind to make it that might influence a new product.
I mean, the old
Then it could be.
fashioned, the old fashioned. So make an orange infused whiskey for an specifically for an old fashioned. So you don't need the fruit added to it.
I will say that, like, because you usually with those you like muddle an orange
Yeah.
and berry in it, but a cherry and orange muddled in with our chai whiskey would be awesome. I think.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we could also talk to Colin and I don't know if you guys really pay attention to our Patreon, but we interview people throughout the country and the world that are involved in the industry, and just bringing it back all together. John Ted and I used to be in a band with this woman, Kalina Goldsworthy, who owns her own bitters company. Colin and I talked to her a few months ago,
Yes.
and bitters are so like, you can buy them in grocery stores, you can ship them over state lines, they don't care at all. So she could be a special guest once, and we can use her bitters and have like a orange bitter with the Manhattans or old fashions and stuff. I think it'd be a great idea.
Yeah, it is a great. We did talk about that during that
That talk.
podcast, actually.
Yeah, we did. Mom, what about you? Any kind of cocktail you like to drink?
Well, I like the seasonal ones that you do, like Christmas time.
Yeah,
I like all that. Like Christmas time with the mint would be great. With the
that's
candy.
awesome.
We could do like a julep. That would be fun.
Yeah.
And what was
Yeah.
the- I don't know what I was talking about. Well, I think in the summertime, like
Whiskey
Oh,
eggnog.
strawberries. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Just-
Is that Dad? Dad home?
Yeah.
He is? Hi, Dad.
Plugged in.
Nice. So let's go. Sarah, what would you like to see in the cocktail class?
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. I'm sorry. I don't drink a lot of cocktails. So
All right.
Brandon said, what did you say?
Oh, a Manhattan would be nice.
Yeah.
Manhattan.
Looks like we're gonna be making a Manhattan pretty soon. Manhattan old fashioned.
Patreon.
Dad, we were just talking about stuff you would want to see in a cocktail class. What type of
Watermelon.
Watermelon. We already did the watermelon.
This isn't Groundhog's Day. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else that you would like to try, or anything else that, because we realized Steve said this earlier, that like a lot of our cocktails are very rich, very sweet. There's usually like a sugar rim around the edge or something like that. Anything different that you would like to see from our cocktail classes?
Something simple, something you can just throw together real quick for a quick drink.
Well, you missed the cocktail class today, which was exactly that.
I apologize. We had a problem at the school I work at. So
You know
anyway,
I
What is it?
whiskey that it gets better and better when you just sip it straight up. So like a class is just sipping it if it changes your mind about what straight whiskey tastes
That'd be
like.
very easy for us to do.
I mean, yeah.
Oh no. You know what? That's where we get together. That'll be an in-person thing where we sip whiskey and eat cheese.
Back to the
Mm.
roots.
What a novel concept.
I think
That's where we get. That's where
Never heard of that.
That's where we get PMA back and give us a whole bunch of free vegan cheeses we can try.
Yeah. We can have I mean we can vary that. I mean we'll have a regular side, we can have a vegan side, big, you know. I mean the important thing is the whiskey, but
grapefruit sugar rim. Oh, that's a good one, John.
Becky's actually doing it.
Oh, Becky, sorry. John, Ted, I mean, you've had our whiskey before. You've been to some of our tastings. You've tried, I know, our chai whiskey and our coffee whiskey and that sort of thing. Is there anything that you would like to see cocktail wise or just, you know, whiskey wise that you would like to try? Or
Well, I gotta say I'm not much of a, I don't know much about cocktails to be able to have a great conversation about it, but I would say, what about something that that would go well with a brunch? Any kind of brunch cocktails, which I think would lend to you're gonna definitely need some Tabasco involved, some spicy, you know.
Yeah, like a Bloody Mary type stuff.
Yeah, something Bloody Mary. I don't. What kind of alcohol do you use for Bloody Mary though? I don't know.
It's typically vodka,
Okay.
but we actually a part of our podcast is a mystery whiskey, like Colin and Caleb and I just kind of like to mess with each other and give each other like mystery whiskeys. And a couple of months ago, I gave them a Tabasco flavored whiskey. And maybe a week or two after that, our friend Josh was in town and Colin came over and he wanted a Bloody Mary. So I made him a Bloody Mary with the Tabasco whiskey. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Nice.
Bloody Mary was good. The whiskey on its own is
it's a little strange.
It's curious. Yeah, it's curious.
But that's straight. And it's funny you mentioned the brunch thing because a couple of months ago we did a cocktail class at 11 a.m. and our sponsor was a coffee roastery here in Auburn, and we did like an Irish coffee cocktail.
That was a great class.
That was fun.
That was really fun.
Another thing is I'm brewing my own kombucha downstairs right now. I have a nice big SCOBY. And what
of
about?
Course you are.
Yeah, I would, right?
Of course, John Ted's brewing kombucha.
But what I was thinking is, what I like about kombucha is it does offer that little like fizziness that your club soda would. So you could do a take on that with kombucha as well, and maybe team up with a company. I think there's a couple. I know there's a kombucha company or two here in Rochester.
Yeah.
I don't know if there are in Syracuse, but that might be fun because you could partner up with a local company and local-ish. I mean, I know Auburn.
Yeah, is there any? But I don't think there's anything big. Nobody's making kombucha in Syracuse. That's
I don't think so. No, yeah.
Oh wow, they like brew it by the freaking barrel here. There's like 3 companies.
The only people that I see do it is on Instagram, posting their weird like jugs of it.
I also make my own granola too, so I guess I'm full blown hippie now.
No, I make my own granola. I make my own granola too.
Okay, good. Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, it's almost been an hour.
Midnight. Oh, I think you said midnight.
It's almost been like an hour or so, and that's usually how long these go. But I just want to say again, thank you to John for taking the time out of your busy freaking schedule to make a video for us, teach us how to make this awesome vegan boozy bake thing. It was delicious. If you haven't made it yet, I highly suggest doing it. It was very good. And like John said too, like if you have other ingredients that wasn't in there, throw them in there. If you think you can, that's the thing. Like it's such an easy recipe. I did not think I was going to be able to do it, and it's amazing. It's
not so.
Yeah.
I already had everything to make this in my house, minus the apples. But I have an apple tree in my backyard, or we just get them. I mean, this is like, if the kids want dessert and we don't have ice cream, or we don't, that was a really great dessert to make. Seriously, so good.
Thanks. Yeah. I'm glad you guys liked it. It was fun. It was really fun to work with Nick. It got me inspired to be in the kitchen again because I haven't had a lot of time to be cooking, and to do this again it was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to do it again sometime, maybe.
Yeah. So we went live. We attempted to go live on his YouTube channel. He's
Yeah.
under the Vegan Homestead. It's him and his wife Kristen. They what else you do on there? I know you do some cooking stuff, but
Yeah, normally I go live every Thursday, just to hang out, talk about stuff, talk about updates at the farm. But I focus on that channel, just making recipes from either stuff that I pick in the garden outside, or something that people have been craving for a while, something that's focusing around like the holidays coming up, anything like that. That's the kind of stuff that the vegan zombie used to do, and that's kind of what I do now here. You know,
Wow,
anything.
you ruined it. I was gonna say and killing zombies.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you know what I'd really like to do with this channel is focus more on, like, if I'm going to be testing any recipes in the kitchen, maybe just record it and post my findings. If it was delicious or not, it doesn't matter. You guys are just going to be able to see it.
But also, I'd say more importantly, check out Mockingbird Farm. They are, like we keep saying, they're an animal sanctuary based out of Byron, New York, doing really, really cool things and rescuing really, really awesome animals. And they also have a Patreon page. So if you guys have an extra, I mean, I'm part of the Patreon and I need to up my tier. I'm only in the $5, but they have like such a low tier, even in the $5. If you have an extra $5 a month to help a good cause, please check out John. I don't know if you want to, I'll post on Instagram or something, the website. You can find the Patreon right through mockingbirdfarm.com or.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's mockingbirdfarmny.com, and there's a link to the Patreon. There's a link to donate, just a one-time donation. There's a shop there where you can buy any merch that we have left. We're going to be ordering some more soon. So, but yeah, anything that you do goes right towards helping support and feed the animals, and yeah, we appreciate having anybody join the journey along with us. So.
So thanks, John, for being a part.
Thank you, Nick. This was fun. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, it was awesome. If you didn't make it, I sent you guys all the YouTube video that John made. It's fun, it's interactive, and you can make your own baked. The video. The video is funny because you said it's not a great day to be an apple, because we cut up an apple, we stuff an apple, and then we bake an apple, and we drizzle apple on top of it. It's pretty funny. But yeah,
that was a good cooking video. I
It
mean,
was.
I mean, in the grand, like, I am like, I live and die by recipes. So like, I usually just stare at apps or watch videos. So following that, seriously, great. Like, I don't know. I screwed up one thing that kind of messed up the whole process, but overall, I did great. Great video.
Thanks, guys.
No, seriously, when you first see it and you're like, oh, it's 13 minutes long, you're like, man, how much time do I have?
No,
but then
it was a lot of work.
It's a long video.
You watch it and you keep it entertaining and you keep it funny and lighthearted. Like, it was an easy thing that, I don't know, it was awesome. So,
but
thanks,
here's the thing: when anything that tastes really good, you have to put effort into, just like anything with cooking, you know. So I mean, it was apples and sugar and oil. You know, that was just going to be delicious by itself.
It's a great combination, man.
Yeah, and whiskey.
It is.
So,
yeah,
put a little booze on there.
Yeah.
You got a good Friday night.
Yeah.
Or Monday night.
Or Monday night.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, or Monday night.
Man, I gotta go to work.
We'll keep you guys all updated on the new hot pepper whiskey that we're making. We'll probably start texting each other, Colin and Kayla and I, about how we're gonna even freaking do this.
Yep.
Like tonight, maybe. But also keep it. Next month is a special one because Caleb.
Gotta be a margarita.
Caleb is going to be doing the cocktail class next month.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so check that one out. Do you have any ideas yet, Caleb?
Oh yeah, they're floating around in there.
They're floating around.
The old noggin. I can't reveal anything quite yet.
I'm very excited.
Oh boy.
We are
Veil of secrecy.
Our special guest would be Mo from Mind Body Meta out of Auburn, right? I don't know. Out of Auburn, New York. And
oh yeah, we used to work with her at Nature Time.
We did, yeah. And she is she owns that, and there's a lot of different things you can do at her shop, but she also makes simple syrups. She's going to be providing those for us. And Caleb will be working closely with her this month and figuring out what the next cocktail is. So I'm excited for that to happen. And maybe it'll be a little spooky, huh? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. And then November, as of right now, I think we mentioned before, we'll have a special guest bartender. The bartender and owner of A.T. Wally's in Auburn will be taking our chai whiskey and making a fun cocktail out of that. And he will be teaching us how to make it by a professional bartender. This guy's like a mixologist. It's going to be super fun. And then in December marks the 1-year anniversary of these cocktail classes. So I think we should be doing something pretty fun for that one too. So, and it's Christmas time, so I'm sure there'll be something involved with that too. So
we're going to do a naked cocktail class.
No thanks. My dad's part of this. I don't want.
That's why I wanted to do it.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Bye.
How about, do you want to stay on and make a drink?
Yeah.
If you don't want to.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to me? Is that an invite for me?
You want to drink? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
She wants to make another one.
Oh.
We're about to go. Did you?
Yeah. Got a haircut and it looks really good.
I'm gonna go do dad stuff. Good night, everybody. Love you.
Thanks, you guys. This has been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me. Thank you, guys.
Of course.
Thank you.
Right.
Bye, guys.
I like just waiting for everybody else to leave.
I do too. Don't take my thing.
Dad,
I'm hovering over the leaf.
No, don't.
Dad, did mom save you any drink?
Oh, I think so.
Okay, good. I can teach you how to make it.
Dude,
oh
Nick, I'm so sorry about all that technical difficulties.
Oh
buddy.
no, it's okay. I felt so bad because I was like,
Can we maybe you and I could just kind of do a video together where we make a drink like we did with the coffee chili.
Yeah, we can do that.
Actually, I think I need to get a different computer besides my laptop. I think trying to stream and do the Zoom, it was fine when we tested it. We were on for like 20 minutes. But then when I went live, that's when it all started to go fuzzy. So I'm actually going to try to go live right now and see if it does it without me using Zoom. And then anyway, I think it went really well. You recovered really well. And I'm just sorry that I put you through that.
No, I was just trying to figure out the sound. I'm like searching, and then everyone's like, are we going to? No,
yeah,
my fear is everyone going like, all right, I'm now part of this cocktail class. Are we gonna drink or what?
Yeah, I didn't know this was the talktail class. Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway,
all right, man.
I'll leave now, I guess. You hang up. No, you.
Well, Caleb won, I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna stay on all night. He
doesn't count. Caleb, we're gonna beat you too. Don't leave, Nick.
Oh, okay.
Caleb, you're going down.
Somebody tells me that he actually didn't actually turn it off and he already walked away.
I have a feeling that he's just listening. Caleb, clap or
He's muted.
Right. Caleb, put the word eyeball in the chat if you're listening.
Well, we won.
Wanna make out on camera? Come on, Nick. You can't do this on the clock, right?
Hit stop recording.
No, I can click stop and I'll do this.
I'll do the same thing. Okay.